senator. I believe in the red, white, and blue. Now listen, I've been a senator longer than most of you have been alive. But I want to say again, you can trust me. Trust me. That's a key word here. I also want to say that I'll do anything to protect the United States. That's for the folks too. Are you listening? All right. I also want to talk about this Petulant guy. This Petulant guy, he could do anything he wanted, so he caught. And then something caught up to him. But I'm not going to go into that just now. If you ask me, the Petulant had a lot of foreigners on him. That's key also. Think about the foreigners on this train. And as for me, one more time, I bleed red, white, and blue. Trust me. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Senator. Next is Tanya Fenny, a Norwegian figure skater.
Bubba, let's see you running the way you were built. Oh, my goodness. I am Tanya Finney. I won the gold medal in the Olympics last year, and after that happened, my country asked me to do a travel log to try and get people to come to Norway for tourism. And Mr. Petulant saw me doing that and asked me if I would like to be in the movie. He has a studio in Hollywood, and I said, of course. My mother went to school here in the States, and I had never been here, so I thought this would be a wonderful opportunity. Well, last night I asked to speak with Mr. Petulant, and he sent me a note by the porter saying that he did not have time for me, that he had decided not to do the movie, and that I was to go back to New York and get on the ocean liner and go home. Well, that tells me he was not a very nice man like I thought he was. And he was not going to tell me what to do. So this is my first visit to the States, and I met the senator, and he knew my mother many years ago, I understand, and I'm going to do some traveling. So I hope you find out who really hurt Mr. Petulant.
Murder!
No, murder. I'm not saying he didn't have it coming, but that's not good.
Anyway. Like a murder! Skate down, skate down.
You can't tell me what to do.
He's not a real sport, baseball is.
Next, Australian crocodile hunter Dingo Jr.
G'day, mate.
Today.
G'day.
Hunting is something that I know a lot about. I hunt killer crocodiles. I tell you though, not all reptiles have 4 legs. Some of them 2-legged variety. And this Petulant guy sounds to me like he was one of them 2-legged varieties. The kind that would do just about anything for money. Has anybody checked out his books? I bet he's got a bit of a cash flow problem. Now I've been traveling around the United States, talking to a lot of zoos about proper care, feeding, and keeping of crocodiles. Now I'm on my way back west to catch a boat back down under. The ride on the Petulant Express here was a real treat. We don't have trains like this where I'm from. That's Darwin. That's in Australia. But I'm used to roughing it. I like an adventure. And in today's world, lots of people are doing things they said couldn't be done just a few years ago. It could be on land, sea, or in the air, like Miss Earhart. People who challenge the world around them are all right in my book. And I'm anxious to get back to my cross. The 4-legged variety, that is.
Next, we have Italian opera singer Ariana Altamonte.
Ciao, darling.
Smoker!
Would you be quiet over here, please? I want to talk about Pietro. Pietro, we are all so sad that Pietro
came to this unfortunate accident last night. We don't really know what happened, but it's very sad because, well, I'm not going to say we love Pietro, but we knew him, right? We knew him. He was a very smart man. He knew a lot about technology and other things like this. So, you know, when you are so smart and you are so involved in all these businesses, you make some enemies. You must make some enemies. It's just inevitable. So, I'm telling you that Pietro probably had some enemies on these streets. We don't know who they are. They might be one of these people here, but it was not me. Let me tell you, Pietro loved me. I love Pietro too. I thought he would be my next husband.
Number 10.
Yes, it was number 10, but you know, that is the way it goes. You tell me, that's true.
I think it's what we had.
So, I want to say, I am so sad that my heart is broken that Pietro is dead, and I'm sure all of you are so sad too. I'm going to go back to my country of Italy. Pietro had arranged for me to tour this country and sing in many fine places. But since he is dead, my tour has been cancelled. So I will go back to my home country of Italy. We have a new leader there, Mussolini. He has promised us many wonderful things. I believe Mussolini will save Italy. You know, we've been having some difficulties. But Mussolini has promised us that things will be much better now. So we are putting our trust in him and our faith in him that our country will be much better now that he is in charge. So once again I say, we will be sad that Pietro is gone. We will all be sad for just a little while, and we will grieve for Pietro. Ciao, my darling.